We're moving on now to the Equessentials Grand National Child's first ridden saddle pony, not exceeding 12.2, with a rider 5 and under 12 years. You can see our first heat out there now. And we're sorry you're not here with us at the Sydney International Equestrian Centre, but thanks for getting behind this event on the live stream. We hope you are enjoying it. And wherever you are, I hope if you're affected by flood waters that they're subsiding.
Very warm welcome to all our live stream viewers who are viewing into here the Grand Nationals 21 Saddle Horse and Riding Championships, proudly presented by Huff Glocken. Lindsay Douglas is your live stream host, doing a fantastic job, Lindsay. Don't forget, as she said, if you'd like to chat to her, do that on Facebook. And for those of you that are here leaving side, you can watch the live stream. Subscribe to it by the Australian Equine Network, so you can stay in touch with what's happening at SHCA right away throughout the week. So these are our competitors in heat number 1 of the Class 2 Equessentials Grand National Child's first ridden saddle pony, not exceeding 12 hands for riders 5 to 12 years. We'll be meeting our competitors individually in just a minute. Our next competitor, number 93, Picturesque Prince, Christine Donnelly, is the exhibitor. Zara Donnelly from Wombrel, New South Wales, is the owner and qualified at the Pacific Coast Hack Championships 2020 as reserve champion, and the New South Wales Horse of the Year in 2020 as the champion.
Well, Picturesque Prince has qualified via 2 channels for Grand National. Pacific Coast Championships was reserve champion, and at Horse of the Year was champion. Both times, I believe, with Zara Donnelly on board. A 10-year-old gelding by Warrenora Minstrel, and out of Leeton Park, Good Golly Miss Molly.
So here are the top 5. Number 93, 174, 191, 231 and 278. They're the top 5. Come forward, please. I'll say those numbers again for you. So we've got number 93, number 174, third placing, number 174, Silkwood, Heaven for Sure, receives a $25 in a rosette.
Well, congratulations to Brianna Hay, the jockey on board, the Hay girls from Tenterfield, and Kirsty Harper Purcell. Silkwood Heaven for Sure was the winner of the Ekka in 2019 and is third today in the Grand National Child's first ridden saddle pony. Congratulations.
Okay, we're ready for the reserve. The reserve is number 93, Picturesque Prince from New South Wales. All the Wombi people. Yeah. I used to live at Wombi. You moved in, I moved out. Okay, no kidding. All right.
Well, lovely big cheer there for Christine Donnelly's Picturesque Prince. Was reserve champion at Pacific Coast and champion at Horse of the Year in New South Wales. And Madeline Gaydon on board.
Okay, folks, here we go. Now, I can tell you that the champion is also the owner rider. And that competitor is competitor number 278, Rocky Hill Prince Charming from Kilmeny in Victoria. The Missons. Congratulations, Christy and Zara. Well done.
Well, Zara missing the 11-year-old rider will just be over the moon. This partnership have had huge success together. Zara's been riding since she was 3 years old, has had successes at Royals and Show Horse Council events. She's in Year 6 at Gippsland Grammar, and I reckon they'll be celebrating her when she gets back to Kilmany in Victoria. And they just adore this pony, the Misson family. She was bred by Sarah Berry of Rocky Hill Stud and is sired by Langtree Snap Happy out of a mare called Rocky Hill Special Charm. They call Rocky Hill Prince Charming just PC in the paddock. He's an 8-year-old gelding, and they say he's Mr. Personality, even though he's only 12'2".
Okay,
they reckon he thinks he's 17 hands.
Break. Reminder for entrance in the next class, Class 1, please make your way to the marshalling area. Please show your appreciation for the competitors leaving the ring. Hear it for the champions in this class. Show your appreciation.
Well, congratulations to the connections of Rocky Hill Prince Charming. As I was saying before, that the owners were telling me that even though he's only 12'2", he thinks he's a
not exceeding 12 hands, riders 3 years to under 8 years. Our next competitor is number 93, Picturesque Prince. Zara Donnelly is the rider, Christine Donnelly is the handler, and both the exhibitor. Zara Donnelly from Wombrel, New South Wales is the owner.
Well, you'll remember Picturesque Prince if you've been on the live stream since this morning. It was the reserve champion in Child's Class 2, first ridden saddle pony. It was ridden in that class by Madeline Gaydon. And of course, Madeline Gaydon, the champion from our previous class, rider 9 years and under 12 years. But on board now, this is Zara Donnelly. And this combination at Pacific Coast this year were runner-up in the Open First Ridden class. Picturesque Prince is known as Harry at home.
Our next competitor, number 93, Picturesque Prince. Zara Donnelly and Christine Donnelly are there. One's the rider, one's the handler. And Christine Donnelly is the exhibitor, and of course, as I said to you earlier, they are from Wombrel, New South Wales.
Family and BRS
folks, here we
from
go.
Summersby, New South Wales.
Third place goes to a New South Wales competitor, number 103, Dalbray Vegas. Aria Proctor was the rider there.
Well, congratulations to the Daly family. What wonderful competitors they are. You'll see them at local ag shows. You'll see them at the finest events like Grand National as well. And Rhonda will be just over the moon. I saw her rushing around before, looking after horses, looking after grandkids, getting it all done. And they just love Vegas. Wonderful story of how they came to get Vegas as well. But I'll allow Chris to tell you how a reserve champion is first.
Okay, here we go. Reserve is also from New South Wales. Number 70, Langtree Jiminy Cricket.
Side by Langtree Silk Road, and the handler there was Michael Gates. A polished and professional competitor out here. And Matilda Cape was on board for Lisa Cleary Gutierrez.
Okay, here we go, folks. The champion, which will also be the owner rider, gives the New South Wales the trifecta, number 93, Picturesque Prince. Zara Donnelly, the rider, Christine Donnelly, the handler. Well done.
Well, what a show this pony is having. Picturesque Prince was our reserve champion in the first ridden saddle pony earlier this morning. And here we are now, champion leading rein pony, the rider under 8 years. Christine will be just over the moon. Picturesque Prince, known as Harry in the Paddock, born in 2011. A Pacific Coast this year, was runner-up in the first Open and was successful too, getting in the top 10 at Horse of the Year for Equestrian New South Wales last year. Was sold to the Donnellys in late 2019. But prior to that, with previous owners, had really had some success. Was actually champion leading rein in the 2017 Grand Nationals. Was also champion of Champions Mini Pony for 2017 as well. So congratulations. A horse that was born and trained in South Australia, but home is now New South Wales, and as Chris King rightly put it, a trifecta for New South Wales in this class.
The Diamonds of Tuscany Memorial Trophy, Sam Kennedy. Thank you, Sam. There she goes. So, presenting the Champions Trophy, and also on behalf of the Douglas family, the Diamonds of Tuscany Memorial Trophy. Well, there we go, folks. Just a reminder too that the owner rider received a $100 and a rosette thanks to Laurel Mercer Photography. And the champion and reserve champion received a podium pony kindly donated by Alexandra Burl. All right, we've got about a 20-minute break. We're going to rake the arena, and then we'll be back with the next class.
Well, we do hope you're enjoying the live coverage here, brought to you by the Australian Equine Network. We are having a wonderful time at the Hufglocken 2021 Grand National Saddle Horse and Rider Championships. We hope you are enjoying it. Please let us know on Facebook. And if you'd like to make a shout out, just let me know and I'll try to accommodate throughout our classes. There we go. Our champion, number 93, Picturesque Prince, by the leading rein pony rider, 3 years and under 8 years, brought to us by the Trainer family. Well, welcome back to the live stream here, brought to you by the Australian Equine Network. They're the people that make us possible to bring Grand National into your living rooms or your dining room or wherever your laptop's propped up at the moment and wherever you're enjoying this. My name's Lindsay Douglas and I'll be taking you through the 5 days of Grand National this year. Big thank you to Hufglocken, our major sponsors. They are competitors themselves, so every product they choose, every product they create, they test themselves in the showing ring and the dressage arena, and they're so committed to the sport that not only does Annalisa Phillips compete out here as a showy, she's also the major sponsor of a number of events including Grand National and has been for some years. This event here is brought to us by the Bellman and Horsepole families. Thank you so much for your support of this class. This is Class C4, Grand National Child's Small Saddle Pony, not exceeding 12.2 with a rider under 17 years. Our Owner Rider Award is $100 with a rosette proudly sponsored by Uruguay Pony Stud. And we've got quite a few competitors out here, so we've got a couple of heats to bring to you on the live stream here this evening. Well, reserve champion in 2019 was our champion in 2018.
So our first competitor, folks, in Class 4 is number 93, Picturesque Prince. Christine Donnelly is the exhibitor, and Zara Donnelly from Wombrel, New South Wales is the owner, qualified at the Melbourne Royal, Canberra Royal and the 2020 Show Horse Council of Queensland as champion.
Well, Picturesque Prince, as Chris King has just pointed out, is our first to work out, called Harry at Home. And owned by the Donnelly family at Wombrel in New South Wales. They were the runner-up in the Open First Ridden class at Pacific Coast earlier this year. And they've been top 10 at the Horse of the Year in the Equestrian New South Wales class. Purchased by the Donnellys in late 2019. And they've had a good Grand National so far already. They'll be happy they've made the not very far journey from Wombrel. They were reserve champion earlier today in the first ridden saddle pony class. I was mentioning before that our reserve champion from 2019 was our champion from 2018. That was DP Lady Di. Our reserve champion in 2018 was Bambara Betty Boop. A lot of these ponies you're going to see back out here today. And runner-up that year was DP Gigolo.
Okay, folks, time to let you know who the top 5 is. First of the top 5 is number 93, Picturesque Prince. Number 278, Rocky Hill, Prince Charming. Number 432, Border Show, Magic Mike. 481, Korana Music Man. And 515, Rosedale Matilda. That's the top 5.
A lot of cheering here on the first night of the Huffcockin Grand Nationals. While we wait with bated breath.
Okay, here we go. Very tight one, this one. So we go with third place, which is also the owner rider, 278, Rocky Hill, Prince Charming.
Well, PC, as the Misson family call Rocky Hill Prince Charming, is having a very successful Grand National.
Okay. The reserve. Competitor number 93, Picturesque Prince.
Not the first successful ribbon Picturesque Prince has picked up at this show. Zara and Christine Donnelly will be very happy.
Okay, here we go, folks. The champion in this class is number 4, 3, 2, Border Show Magic Mike from Bundahl in Queensland. Congratulations.
Well, you can see the joy on the face of our rider. You can hear it from the crowd. Border Show, Magic Mike, Team Pink, and Chanel Lovelock from Bundahl, Queensland. Well, viewers on the live stream here, I do hope you're enjoying watching this class. What a way to end day one. We've got two princes there in the lineup. Rocky Hill Prince Charming, Picturesque Prince, but our champion is Border Show Magic Mike. And just a magic way to bring day one of the Huff-Glocken Grand Nationals to a close.
Joanne. Oh, you're Becky. Okay, Becky, you're going to say a few words on behalf of the judges.
First of all, thank you everyone for a lovely day. I want to give a big congratulations to all your winners today and runners-up, but a big shout-out to all you kids that some of you have been here since very early this morning and you've come out with smiles on, you've tried really hard, and you have all ridden fantastically. Congratulations, guys.
Good on you, Becky. Thank you, judges. Thank you, all of our officials. Well, folks, that's it for today. We'll be back at 7:30 in the morning for more competition. I think 8 events are down for tomorrow. Thank you so much. Could I just ask you to help us out? Take any rubbish, please, with you if you've got any there or nearby. Take it, throw it in the bin. That would help us out enormously. So thanks, everybody. Competitors, don't forget there's half an hour. Tim and the Teats, see you all tomorrow or on the live stream, Australian Equine Network.
Well, the atmosphere here at Sydney International Equestrian Centre is just fantastic. Day one, run and done, and I really hope you've enjoyed watching from home. Looking forward to seeing you all bright and early tomorrow morning for the first class of the day, 7:30 a.m. 44 competitors are registered for tomorrow morning. That's our child small show hunter pony not exceeding 12-2, rider under 17 years. On behalf of the Show Horse Council of Australasia and our major sponsors, Huff-Glocken, and of course our sponsors of the class that you've just watched here a moment ago, the wonderful equestrian family, the Bellman and Horsepole families. Thank you for watching. I'm Lindsay Douglas. See you tomorrow morning.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the first in the class, number 90, Pantyphonon Carrier. The rider is Harry Armistead, and the Harry Reimer, I should say, and Luke Dawes is the handler.
Well, Lindsay Douglas here for the live stream.
The next is, I trust, number 93, Picturesque Prince. Zara Donnelly is the rider, Christine Donnelly the handler. Phenon Carrier. Well done, Harry and Luke. Okay, we move on to the next competitor, number 93, Picturesque Prince. Zara Donnelly the rider, Christine Donnelly is leading the pony.
Well, the Donnellys were telling me that the Callis family have been helping them prep Harry behind the scenes and at shows, and they wanted to really say a bit of a thank you as well to Jessica Callis, who has been instrumental in Harry's training at home and recent show ring successes. Christine said that her sister Annie Holder and niece Ella Holder have given up a lot of their spare time, weekends and other commitments to help out she and Zara to get to shows and get into the ring. And Harry's first rider, qualifying him for, first ridden rider, I should say, qualifying him for the next two Grand Nationals, 2021 this year and 2022 next year, was Madeline Gaydon from Dunedoo, who's actually going to be out here because she's champion in her rider class. Claudia Hughes as well as Ella Warren. Well, Zara's only tiny out there now and she's just adorable, and you'll have to excuse me, I'm a little bit hoarse. Zara's been riding since she was born, pretty much, since she was a baby, sitting on horses. She spent her very first birthday at Canberra Royal. They purchased her first pony, Tinkerbell, when she was just 2.5 years old. Zara Donnelly, I love this pony. You do not want to talk to me on the microphone, but I'm going to try anyway because why not? Zara, what is the name of this pony, please?
Harry.
Oh, do you know what? When you ride that beautifully, you don't have to talk on a microphone, so I'm going to leave you right on alone and have a little chat to Mum. Mum, now that the judges' scores are in, can we talk a bit about this beautiful horse of yours?
Oh, he's just amazing. I'm just lost for words. I can't believe that he's ours, actually.
Tell me the story, because I know it, but these people don't, of how you came to own this pony.
So my sister and I watched him at the 2017 Grand National. I think Zara had just turned 2. And my sister's like, that pony, that's the pony we're going to have. I'm like, yeah, no, you've got rocks in your head. Anyway, he's come up in early 2019 and I called in moments and the rest is history.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Donnellys and Picturesque Prince.
Okay, folks, the champion in this Champion of Champions is number 274 Splash Dance Mason Hunt, exhibited by Andrea Merry. Katrina is making the presentation there. And Becky and Peter. So you want to turn around this way because the photo, that's it. Okay, photo opportunity time.